each citizen to access government services. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable CS, you may now proceed to respond to those first set of questions.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I captured questions from 4 senators. I missed one, and unfortunately, I may need even to get to know the name of the senator. But from the answers that I'll give, Mr. Speaker, you will know the senator whose questions I didn't pick. Actually, it was one question. And unfortunately, she's a lady, and no bias is only that I didn't pick it. So,
referring to Senator Essie Okenyuri.
Exactly. So the question, I think, if you don't mind, will be repeated so that I come back to it. But let me address the questions that I captured. First is from Senator for Narok, Ledama. Senator, Honorable Speaker, this system has now been handed over to the government fully. And it is being operated under contractual arrangement with ICT Authority, which is like the department driving. So the money that we collect, all the monies, including convenience fee, is collected by ICT, is collected by government. We pay it to ICT Authority, which then pay the service provider. So the service provider does not collect any money for us. The money is paid to the government. I think that should be very clear. So we have a contract of about 3 years. The details of this contract, the framework, could be provided by the Line Ministry, which is the one that is responsible for the technical aspect of it. But it is a 3 years contract, after which then the government will evaluate whether the system would be continued or we are getting a new system. So it is a 3 years contract, it's not in perpetuity. On the questions by Honorable Senator Boni Alwale, online ministries determining the fees charged, that's what I would say. Because logbook, birth certificate, the fees that are charged are actually determined by the line ministries. The justification around it, I may not have the full facts. Why logbooks maybe and birth certificates are charged the same and the quality is different, it could be answered more appropriately by the line ministries, because they're the ones who design and determine how much is charged. As part of government, I would only take the feedback to my colleagues. If there is a concern from people's representatives of the charges in terms of the high charges, it is a feedback I would take with me. But I want to just also put it that as people's representative, I know you also have the mandate, and by the way, you have the capacity even to invite the line ministries which charge these amounts and engage, interrogate, and even recommend that the charges be reduced or even taken off if that would be the most desirable route to take. Senator Muma, Catherine, whether we have conducted audits of the NHIF funds, no, we haven't, but we are transitioning to a new authority, but I'm sure that the Auditor General will audit NHIF to find out the closure. As Treasury, which is also responsible for ensuring transparency and accountability of and management generally of public funds, we can also conduct audit using our internal audit team. But as of now, we haven't conducted audit. That is a task that can still be conducted. On Senator Wambua's question, I agree. Many areas of this country still don't even have network connectivity. As any system, once you roll it out is where you discover teething problems or challenges, so to speak. And these are some of the challenges. The rollout has been very smooth, but there are challenges with areas which don't have network. Government has a very robust program to roll out network connectivity across the country. And there is already a special fund allocated to the Communications Authority to be able to carry out this rollout. Mr. Speaker, the only questions I missed was from the Senator. If with your permission, it can be repeated, then maybe I may take it together with any other subsequent questions, or if it is the last one, then I will take it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed, Senator Okenyuri.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm surprised the CS has forgotten his colleague, or it's because he crossed to the other side. I'm Senator Okenyuri Esther, and the question I had was touching on Senator Sifuna mentioned about payments that are being done to NHIF, and I rose to ask why hospitals are still being owed money by the defunct body, yet people had already been deducted money through the contributions that have been done by them, and how much is the outstanding debt? Thank you.
Senator Mohammed Chute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Allow me to congratulate our CS, Karibu Sana. My question to the CS is about NHIF payments. And I know you are new there, you've just joined the Treasury, but I wanted you to note that we have a problem. There is an engineer from Marsabit, Engineer Wako Guyo, who died on 24th November 2020, and his final dues were tabulated and referred to the Treasury. It's about 15 million shillings. And this is not the only case with the engineer Wako. It is across the problem which is across this country. I know you are an efficient cabinet secretary, and I know you're going to make a lot of changes. I wanted to know what the CS can do. I want you to know that